Alright, so I'm going to make a rant about Randy Orton. But before I do that, I want to address the video I made about the Raw review. That was I made it Monday night. Actually, it was Tuesday morning, I guess, at 12:30 a.m. I just wanted to really get to bed. I wanted to do that review because I know I wouldn't have a lot of time in the upcoming days or whatever. So I just wanted to get that out there. I didn't even think I would have time really for a review like this entire week, because I'm going to watch the Detroit Tigers baseball game. So yeah, I had a pretty busy day today, so I'm lucky just to get this vid in. But yeah, I was just wanting to go to bed really. And I was like a bit too harsh, maybe not on the actual product, but like my overall thoughts on the show. Um, it was not bad. I said it was bad in my title of the vid, but Raw Review bad, or Raw Review 9/16/13, I think that's the date, bad. It wasn't bad, alright. I just really couldn't think of another adjective to put in there that would be short enough. It was a step below average, a bit below average, alright. You had a good segment, a really good segment with Dusty Rhodes and Stephanie McMahon, and that was good. There's no really doubting. There's no really like making an argument there. I mean, to say that was bad, because mostly everybody thought that was good, I think. Just good back and forth. Yeah, I know I hate that word when people say it, but it was good mic work. Not really back and forth, actually. I take that back. It wasn't good back and forth. Mostly because of Dusty. It was good. His promo was good. His talking was good. He just got that style, that unique style of a deliverance of the promo, which is just fucking unique, and it's awesome. So it was like a holy shit moment a little bit when the Shield came out. Like, are they gonna attack this guy? That would have been better than the Big Show, but still, it was good with the Big Show, because you sort of like, although it's fake, like I could like allow it to get like the better of me, and I like if it's like this, if they put this on, I could act like this is real. All right, like I sort of like was feeling bad for Dusty, but then I like gotta remind myself, it's fake. So if they do that to me, they make me feel like it's like almost real, then it's good. All right, entertaining promo, made it feel like it was almost real life. So that was good. You had a good match between Ambrose and Ziggler. Good match, not great. Good. Better than the one at Night of Champions, which was alright. But yeah, the one on Raw was good. Not great, good. Alright. And then you also had a good match between Reigns and Bryan, which was another good match. A little bit better than the Ambrose Ziggler one. And then after it, I didn't really address the superstars coming out to help Bryan. It's just stupid that they made it like this. It's just a bunch of jobbers coming out to help Bryan. A bunch of jobbers and RVD, who I wouldn't really consider a big winner, because he hasn't won any big matches. Ooh, he's beat the Money in the Bank winner, Damien Sandow. Doesn't mean shit, because Damien Sandow doesn't mean shit, and the Money in the Bank briefcase doesn't mean shit. So that doesn't mean shit, alright? Who's RVD beaten? He's jobbed to Orton. He hasn't really beaten anybody. They just keep putting him up against like Sandow and other guys who are jobbers, really. So it's Sandow or RVD isn't that good. He's not really a main event guy. He's like a mid carder almost. He should be world champion. He's a lot better than Del Rio. Fucking retard Del Rio. But that's besides the point. Point is, a bunch of jobbers came out, attacked. Did they attack Orton? Or no, they attacked the Shield and Orton, I believe. And they saved Bryan. They put Bryan on their shoulders. Alright, not bad. Like, at least they let Bryan get the upper hand. But it's just stupid. Like, they're not revolting. Like, it would have been better if they would have had Triple H come out and say, nobody can interfere in this match. Nobody can come out. nobody can do anything no matter what. And then all the superstars or jobbers came out. And then, so yeah. I mean, that would have been better. But it was alright, I guess. Not really, though. It was, no, they could have done better. That's my point. Alright, so now that I got that out of the way, sorry if it's fucked up, you know, if you were expecting me to rant about Orton. But now here's the official video start, alright? That was my little follow-up, my little resolution to my Raw review. So here's the Randy Orton rant, alright? Okay, and I'm going to include the administration, as they're called, not the corporation, the administration, in this fucking review a little bit. But mainly I'm going to rant about Randy Orton, alright? So Randy Orton, I haven't made a Randy Orton rant vid in a while. So I'm going to make one right now, alright? So here we go. Starting right now. So Randy Orton comes out, he's got fucking baby oil or whatever all over his body. He's got to look like a fucking, like, JBL said it. He looks like he's chiseled out of something or something, you know? He's got to look perfect. It's just, like, not what wrestling should be. Not about guys looking like fucking perfect. You know, if guys watch wrestling like how it should be, like majority guys, you shouldn't have to look like that unless your audience demographic is gays, which I don't think it is. But by judging some of the people in the IWC, it might be. But that's not relevant really right now. But anyway, he comes out and he does the fucking arm thing or whatever. Yeah, arm thing, which he's been doing for like what, 10 years now. It's old. It's getting old. It's not good. All right. You know, Punk's been doing the It's Clobbering time for a long time too, but he changes it up. He changes up what he does with his hands. Like after he says his clobbering time, sometimes he'll put them to the side. Sometimes he'll go like that. You know, it changes up everything in his entrance. He adds new things. Like when he does the thing where he, I can't really, the video's not fucking wide enough, but he spreads his hands out like that on the ring. He just started doing that, like, I think he started it like a year ago or something. When he gets up on the ropes or whatever, he usually says best in the world. He's been saying other things, like, I don't know, but he hasn't been saying best in the world every time. See, he changes it up every time Orton comes out. It's I hear voices in my head. Orton comes out, walks slow down to the ring, doesn't do anything. He has the same facial expression. Gets up in the corner, does this, and then that's his entrance. All right. So then okay. You know, if you have a bad entrance, whatever. You know, it's not that big. All right. But then he can't even wrestle, alright? He botches a lot, alright? I mean, people say everybody botches. Well, Orton botches more than the regular people or the average amount of botches. He's botched, like, 2 obvious times. Like, just by watching it, like, the first time I've noticed he botched, like, obvious ones, too. Can't even take a, you know, they slant Cody Rhodes, I think it was, or The Miz, I don't fucking know. But somebody slammed his head on the steel chair, and he couldn't even take, or not the steel chair, the steel steps, and he couldn't even take that bump. It looked fucking fake. He's like if this, my knee or whatever, is a steel, like the steel steps, he like didn't even hit it. It's like it just looked fucked up. He does a lot of rest holds. And then again, everybody's like, well, everybody does rest holds. Orton does them more than other people do. Alright? His moves are stupid. Alright? His fucking DDT or whatever, he's been doing that forever now. I'm not a big fan of DDTs. I've said that before. Because you can easily fake a DDT. It's not that hard to do. I mean, it's like the most common wrestling, one of the most common wrestling moves. And easiest wrestling moves to pull off. A DDT. Some of them are better than others. Some of them are, you know, like Ziggler's DDT. That's good because that shows athleticism. It's hard to do, and it requires skill. Like just a regular DDT, like anybody can do that. I could do that. That's not even a joke. I could do that. All right. I could do a DDT on somebody. And there's a lot of people I would like to DDT in the IWC. But and then his RKO is just a rip off Diamond Dallas Page. It's good sometimes, but it's like it happens over and over again. It's like there's no really that great a style of like bumping or taking or like selling it that good, so it's not like with a GTS. There's many ways to sell that move, and that Punk did not invent that move. All right, somebody in Japan did, I believe, but Punk's not the creator of that move. Somebody in Japan did it. Punk copied it, but it's a good finisher. It's a really good finisher, but it's not Punk's credit that he did that move. But like, there's different ways to sell that move. You could just take it like a normal person does, like take it, fall straight down, or the way Ziggler sells it is really good. And there's just a lot of ways to fucking sell that move. So, and then what other moves? Does his clotheslines, and everybody's like, he has great clotheslines. Everybody fucking does clotheslines. Great clotheslines. Get the fuck out of here with great clotheslines. And then they're like, oh, his superplex. He's got a great superplex. What's the difference between the superplex he does and the superplex other people do? It's not any different. You know who has a good superplex? Daniel fucking Bryan, who's 10 times better than Orton. Because he fucking does a superplex, doesn't even fall down. Hell, holds himself up, and then he fucking pulls himself up to the fucking ropes like a fucking champion. So, and then, what else does he fucking do? Doesn't do anything fucking good. I hear people saying he's a slow wrestler because that's his style. He's methodical. That's how he wrestles. I don't like slow wrestling. You're like, well, he wants to take a lot of time in between his moves, so you get the feeling like you comprehend his moves. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Fast wrestling, fast-paced wrestling, that's good wrestling. If you like slow wrestling, whatever. But I just don't understand how you fucking like it. Alright? What else? Can't fucking talk. Can't fucking cut a promo for shit. So that's pretty much fucking it, alright? This video is getting a little bit long. So I'll just wrap it up there. Shouldn't be champion. Bryan should be champion. So there you fucking go.